hackathons.
Yeah.
Very like initial startup. Like I was just showing like my very beginning of the journey where like I just tried to switch it and I'm like, let's do hackathons, let's get some technical knowledge, build some product.
Yeah.
Those are up there. And then I'm like, yeah, these are good, but like who can actually teach a lot of subject matter, right? That's where the challenges come in. And I'm like, I just quantified it. I'm like, numerically speaking, 30 videos a month, 4 months, that's 120 videos. If I can at least do that, it's a big thing. So first I was like, let me hit the 1 month goal. It's kind of like hitting the gym, right? Like
Yeah.
you don't know whether you're gonna be consistent or have discipline. You want those muscles, you want that body, right? Same thing with like tech, right? It's like you want to build that technical muscle and skill. So I'm like, let me do 30 days. And I'm like, okay, 30 days went by pretty well.
Hmm.
I'm on like day 19, I think. So I'll be done in the next 10 days.
Yeah.
And there's days like I've missed a day and I've recorded 2 videos in a day and I'm like, it's still feasible.
Yeah.
I'm like, let me do 30 days. And then I'm like, okay, after that, let's do another, like, let's do it 60 days and then 90 and then 120. That way I'm past the whole summer and I have 120 videos recorded by
Yeah.
the time I need like another internship or a job that I do in fall, right? As you know, like the job market right now is very tricky, man, with all the layoffs, but the
Yeah.
internship market's like a little bit better.
Yeah.
I'm like, let me see, I'll take what I can get.
Hmm.
And where I'm going with this is like, you need discipline and commitment. I'm like, this is just keeping me committed. I'm learning something new every day.
Yeah.
I don't feel guilty that I'm not learning on the job and I'm missing something everyone else is learning. Like all my kind of classmates, they're all on internship right now. People are with the city, they're with the government, they're at banks,
Hmm.
they're at like various companies, right? Like e-commerce. I'm just like, dude, I feel like I'm not learning anything and these guys are, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, why don't I just take my learning into my own hands? So I'm like, let's start with these challenges, the posts, let's see what people are talking about conferences. Like I also wanted to go up to people at conferences and interview them. A lot of people approach me at conferences, man. Like
Yeah.
everyone here in Alberta, they kind of know me now because of all this networking over the past 4 or 5 years. So it's
Yeah.
like people are saying like I'm a networking ninja or a super networker, and
Bro,
I'm
that's
like,
I messaged you that one time.
okay,
I was like, I gotta go to an event with you
yeah,
because you're always at events. So every when I go to Calgary, we need to
totally.
meet up and just go to events.
No, 100%. You hit me up, man. When you're in Calgary, like I'm happy to catch up with you. I've known you for like, bro, over 10 years now. You know, like
Word.
it's been a decade, right, since we first met. So I'm happy to go out with you and catch up and go networking. I honestly thought you were really good at that because I'm like, yo, dude, you have your community and audience, right? And like that's a huge community and audience that's global. It's like you definitely have the skills. It's just a matter of like localizing it to 1 or 2 areas. Like, I feel like if you just show people your channel, they're gonna just flock to you, dude. You'll be a celebrity here if you come back. If you tell people that I'm from here, I grew up here, and this is my channel, they're gonna
Yeah.
come to you. I don't know if you want to do it that way, but like I was showing people my channel, and people were just subscribing. They're like, "Yo, like we want to support." I'm like, "Okay, cool. Like I appreciate." I didn't even tell them to subscribe; they just did.
Yeah.
What I'm getting at is like once you're trying to build something, people want to be part of your journey. And whoever is an early, like initial adopter, like they see your journey from the start, you build that close connection with them, right? Like
Hmm.
obviously when you're doing well, everyone wants to be part of it. But when you're initially starting off, you have supporters and you have people who are kind of they're a little bit doubtful. You know, they're skeptical. They're like, hey, like I don't know where this is gonna go. And then there's other people that are like, yo, I don't really care. Like I want to support this guy. I
Yeah.
believe in his vision, right? So, but yeah, for networking, man, I feel like you'd be really good at it, right?
Hmm.
Like with where you're at and how you think. Like I think it's your mindset that matters the most. And I think for me, it's just I'm just genuine and I try to be authentic, man. Like if you meet me, I try to stay the same. Like
Yeah.
you've known me for a while. It's I'm just like that genuineness and that authenticity is the most important thing. And if you can kind of be that way, people will kind of like get to know you and like they'll want to talk to you. Cause like at this point, people are just approaching me, man.
Yeah.
And I'm introducing people to each other. Like I had a guy from U of A. He's like, dude, it's my first networking event. Like, can I come with you? And I'm like, sure. This guy spent 3 days at the Adventures Conference with me and like introduced him to so many people and he met so many new people and we met people together. And he's like, dude, like I was really thankful for this, right? Like you
Hmm.
took me out, you showed me the kind of the ropes and how to get started. And he's like, yeah, like it's very helpful. And he's having a hard time finding internship, but like from the networking, like he's met a lot of good people, right? And it's like
Yeah.
I've really increased his chances because it is a bit of a numbers game, right? Like whether you're doing dating or career stuff, it's a numbers game. You gotta go out there,
100%.
you gotta trial and error, you gotta get to know the right people, and then eventually, when you're least expecting it, the thing comes through. Like when I got my offer at Nutrient, I wasn't expecting to get the offer. I was just doing my own thing, and
Yeah.
I was going through all my previous internships, and I was trying to figure out what videos can I record, what can I showcase, because after a while, you forget what you did, man. Like your repo's kind of just like it's like a book that's collecting dust. It's just like it's there, and you forget like what I worked on and how is everything connected, and sometimes the libraries get outdated and gives you glitches with the bugs. Like I built a website on React and I tried to run it from local, and it was crashing. Like
Yeah.
there's so many bugs, man, and like I had to update all the libraries, and then I'm like, damn, okay. Either I just do all the troubleshooting and problem solving and just fix all the library issues, or I just rebuild it, right? Sometimes it's easier to rebuild it. But
Yeah.
what I'm getting at is like you want a way to keep your content alive. And like you said, like your videos are timeless. Anyone can watch them at any time. And I made a video on Power BI and Streamlit for a project for
Yeah.
work.
Where is
And
that?
this
Yeah.
video got
That one's
2K
going
views.
crazy.
And
Yeah.
yeah, it got 2K views. And I was like, dude, I didn't expect that video to get like any view. You know, I just put it up like as a way for me to remember what I was
Yeah.
doing. And I'm like, okay, this is the most popular video. And like you said, people like tutorials, like to be walked through something step by step. And that seems like a good thing to do. And I'm like, I've been teaching for like 5 years, man. Like I've been teaching kids and adults, and I'm just like part of my values. So I'm happy to make content and walk people through stuff. So it's kind of what led me to going back to YouTube. Like I tried podcasting, that was a lot of fun, but if you can't make it too consistent, I tried writing blogs, that was cool too, but it's also like that takes time. I'm just like, yo, I can just like open up a video, open my screen, walk through something like a GitHub repo or get someone to come on live. And that's much more like consistent and it produces more content, which
Yeah.
is live and it's like it's cutting edge. It's like it's the first time you're seeing it, like hearing someone's story, someone that's local. It's just like who else is gonna be posting that? You're not gonna see that. So it's kind of like very new and engaging content, right?
Yeah. Like one of my first videos that popped off was 4 years ago. I was like showing how to label data. Like
Oh yeah,
10K
of
views on that
course.
one. That was just like some random video.
Exactly, dude. It's the ones you don't expect, right? Like your intention when you're making it versus when it pops off, you're like, this is crazy. Like, kind of just made this to like for whatever reason, and it's picking up traction, and you're like, down. It's kind of exciting, dude.
Yeah.
It's like you released a movie, and like your movie is like a blockbuster hit, you know?
In our world, personalized performance is everything. Every detail engineered to give us the edge. Why should your workplace be any different?
But your
It's like you
channel's
don't know
already
which
starting
way
to
to
grow
go.
too, and you're just dropping stuff.
Yeah.
I think you just keep dropping. Like when I first started, the main thing for me was I didn't care
Mhm.
how many views or anybody. I actually didn't even care. My main, and I still don't really care. My main thing was I'm gonna drop one video a day, every
Mm.
single. My goal was to drop a video a day for the whole year. I mean, at some point I had to stop because I started the job at Meta, and it, but my
Mm.
goal was to just drop a video every single day. So my goals were
Mm.
around more of the number of stuff I'm dropping versus the
Yeah.
results of like you can't control how much people are gonna view it. That's based on the algorithm.
Mm. I agree, and I'm in the same mentality, man. I'm playing the numbers game. I'm like, I need one video a day as well. That's why I made it like 30-day challenge, so I can see if within the month I have those 30 videos up. I'm like, if they're not, then I gotta hustle and get it up. And it's not like videos are super long either, man. They're like 5-6 minute videos. So I'm like, it's very feasible. Anyone can do it. And I'm like, eventually I'll do the longer videos. I'm like, for an initial start, because it takes I think 21 days to build a habit, right? So I'm like, if I can just meet that minimum threshold of 21 days, that's a good start, you know? And I agree. I think you can't really think about like the results right away. You kind of have to put the content out there, have to see what has interest, readjust, try new things, and then just build, right? And then whatever works, works. And I think the goal is to really teach yourself kind of how to make content and edit and produce rather than let me just rack up views, right? Like eventually the views will come. It's more of a learning journey for yourself to see like how can I effectively tell my story and teach if that's the goal, right? Which is my goal at
Yeah.
least.
So everyone go follow
Yeah.
Germ. How do you what's
Yeah.
your how do
Thank
you
you.
what do you go what how like which name do you go
If they
by?
just they can just call me Gurm, like, but if you just search up Gurm Singh, Gurm, and then space Singh,
Yeah.
Singh, YouTube, I'll probably come up. I can send you a link to the channel too if you want to put it in the chat.
I just put it in the chat because
Yeah,
this
okay, I
content is
appreciate
sick. I
that
think it works well with what I'm trying to learn too. That's why when you sent it
for
to me, I
sure.
was like automatic because this is not stuff that
Yeah,
I even learn or focus about. Like I
right.
don't know anything about this stuff, so just watching it, I'm starting
Mhm.
to understand more. And you're in a you're
Awesome.
good to learn from because you just
Mhm.
you're
Went
just
through it.
fresh on all that stuff too. So for me,
Yeah,
like the
totally.
reason I started dropping leak code content too was I was
Mhm.
interviewing at Meta. I just finished
Mhm.
interviewing at so much company, so I just did the process. I probably did like 10 different processes from like
Mhm.
Meta, DoorDash,
Mm,
Rippling, Scale
mm,
AI, like tons of these
mm,
startup companies in the U.S. I did like
mm,
7 or 8, even more
mm.
interviews